I was the emergency contact for everyone, friends, family, coworkers. But when I needed one, nobody answered. I'm 29. I've always been the reliable one, the guy who picks up at 3 a.m., the one who lends money and never asks when it's coming back, the one who drives across town because someone just needs to talk. My phone was full of people who trusted me with their worst moments. I didn't mind. Being needed felt like being valued. Last winter, I collapsed at work. One second I was answering emails, the next I was on the floor with my chest burning and my vision tunneling. Someone called an ambulance. As they loaded me in, the paramedic asked for my emergency contact. I listed 3 names: my older brother, my best friend since college, my mom. They called all 3. No one answered. At the hospital, I came to under fluorescent lights with an IV in my arm and a doctor telling me I'd had a severe panic-induced cardiac episode, not a heart attack, but close enough that it scared everyone in the room. Everyone, except the people who knew me. Hours passed, then more. I watched nurses come and go. Other patients got visitors, flowers, concerned faces, phones buzzing with missed calls. Mine stayed silent. Eventually, a nurse sat down and asked quietly, "Is there anyone else we can call for you?" I said no. I was discharged the next morning with medication, strict instructions to rest, and a stack of paperwork I carried home alone on the bus. By evening, my phone finally lit up. A text from my brother. "Sorry, busy day. Everything okay?" My best friend sent a meme. No context, no question. My mom called later that night. She talked for 10 minutes about her neighbor's new car before asking, almost as an afterthought, "So why did the hospital call me?" Something shifted then. Over the next few weeks, I stopped being available. When my brother needed help moving, I said I couldn't. When my friend called at midnight, drunk and spiraling, I let it ring. When my mom asked me to drive her to an appointment, I told her to Uber. Nobody asked why. They just adjusted. 2 months later, my birthday came and went. No calls, a few late texts. One, "We should catch up soon." That's when I did something I'd never done before. I updated my emergency contact. I put down my neighbor, Sam. We barely knew each other beyond nodding in the hallway, but he'd once helped me carry groceries up the stairs when I looked exhausted. A week later, I had a bad reaction to my meds and ended up back in the ER. This time, someone showed up. Sam, still in his work boots, apologizing for being late because traffic was bad. He sat with me until discharge, asked if I'd eaten, walked me home, didn't post about it. Didn't expect anything. The next day, my brother finally called, annoyed. He said I'd been distant, that family should be there for each other. I told him I was, just not alone anymore. I'm still reliable, just not for people who disappear when it matters. Turns out, being everyone's emergency contact doesn't mean they'll be yours, and choosing who gets access to you isn't selfish, it's survival.